If the Nitecore P17iX is on your radar, it's probably for the massive output and that dedicated strobe pedal. I've been carrying it for a while, so here's my honest take. We'll cover the Beamshots, the UI, and the pros and cons. But first, let's quickly see what comes in the box. Inside the box, you get the P17iX itself, and it's already running a Nitecore branded NL2155 HPI battery. You also get a really nice hard shell hoister. One detail that I appreciate is the huge drain hole on the bottom, which is perfect if you're operating in a wet environment. The hoister is also adjustable depending on the size of your belt. You just slide this clip up and down to fit. The clip in the back has great retention. You just slide this flashlight head first and it clips right in. You're not gonna lose this thing. Along with that, there's a two-way pocket clip that just snaps right onto the flashlight. They also throw in a battery magazine just in case you prefer to run two CR123 batteries instead. That's a great backup option, but we're just gonna stick with the included battery. Next, you get a lanyard that actually doubles as a charging cable. I really like the idea of a dual-purpose accessory like this, but too bad it's not actually big enough to fit around your wrist. And finally, tucked away in the box, you got your warranty card, quick start guide, and a manual, and a set of spare O-rings to keep everything watertight. Overall, it's a really solid kit. It gives you plenty of options to set up the light exactly how you want to carry it. Now that that's out of the box, let's talk about the build. The body is made of high-quality aerospace-grade aluminum with a military hard anodized finish. It's got plenty of grip. And right up front, you get a high-set stainless steel strike bezel. But the star of the show is the head. Nitecore equipped this with 4 of their M515S array LEDs arranged in an X shape, sitting inside a micro-textured orange peel reflector. Because of the LED setup, you can actually change the beam pattern. Just keep in mind, for standard use, the beam pattern maxes out at 1500 lumens on turbo. To hit that massive 5000 lumen output, you need to activate the dedicated Lumin Shield mode. And it's also built to take a beating. It has an IP68 waterproof rating, a 2-meter drop rating, and as you can see, it absolutely has no problem shrugging off a few hits from a rubber hammer. Right behind the head, you'll see 2 rows of indicator lights, keeping you updated on the current battery status and your current output level. One of the coolest features of the P17iX is dual controls. For standard everyday carry, you can use the duty grip and control the light with a single set button right near the head. If you're in duty grip and just press and hold down the set button, it gives you an instant access to a warning strobe right from the side switch. Now if you flip it over to tactical grip, you operate it entirely with your rear thumb. The tail cap houses your main power switch, plus that 2-stage engagement pedal. By factory default, a half press on that pedal unleashes 5000 lumen Lumin Shield. And a full press gives you instant strobe. And if you don't like those factory settings, the best part is that you can completely customize these tail buds to fit your exact needs. Moving towards the back, the charging port is really well thought out. Instead of a cheap rubber flap, it has a solid flip-out cover protecting an BC fast charging port. Right next to that is a dedicated mechanical lockout switch. It's made for quick physical lock and unlock so you don't accidentally burn a hole in your pocket. Unlike typical flashlight, this tactical beast will run on turbo for a full 3 hours without a major step down. But just be ready because it pumps out a ton of heat. And keep in mind that Lumin Shield will step automatically down to turbo right around 20 seconds. And finally, out back you have your standard lanyard holes. Now let's take this outside and see what the P17iX can actually do in the dark. We're 20 feet away from the shed to show all the brightness levels. Because of the X-shaped array, you can switch between a dedicated spotlight, a wide floodlight, or a mixed beam, depending on what you're looking at. Turbo maxes out at 1500 lumens. As you can see, it throws light cleanly downrange, easily lighting up objects from a couple hundred feet away. We're 25 feet away from the trees and the fence line. For general walking and scanning, the Lumin Shield gives you a fantastic balance of distance and peripheral light. Let's take the drone up in the air for an aerial view. Every shot here is captured with Lumin Shield running at full intensity, so you can see just how much ground this light commands from above. Starting right at 15 feet, pushing out to 25, and stepping back to 50 feet. Even from the air, that broad wall of light completely dominates the area. Moving back to 100 feet, and finally, pushing out to 200 feet. Quick warning, strobe test next. Skip to the timestamp on the screen if you're sensitive to flashing lights. The P17iX actually has 2 strobe modes. In this section, you'll see them side by side. A warning strobe can be triggered by holding down the set button, and it's a much slower pulse. But if you fully press down on the tail pedal, you get the real strobe. Not only is it brighter, it's way more intense. No flashlight is perfect. Here are 3 quick downsides. 1. You need Nitecore's pricey proprietary I-series battery to hit that 5000 lumen max. 2. The heat. It gets hot in seconds and steps down fast. Lumin Shield is a burst tool, not a sustained work light. And 3. No tail standing on the protruding tail cap means it won't stand on its own. You have to hold it or hoister it. It's pricey, but you get a lot of useful accessories in the box. Massive output, an adjustable beam, and it's highly customizable. Nitecore innovates in this tactical space like no other, and it's easily the best tactical flashlight we had on the channel. If this review helped you out, hit that subscribe button, drop a comment on what gear to review next, and I'll see you in the next video.